What's good, Rockstars? This is your girl, Kiana Monique, also known as Kiki, and you guys, I am back with a video. And so, with this video, you guys, I'm sure it's about to be very emotional. I don't know where to begin or even how to go about putting this video on. Right now I'm leaving from work, and y'all, your girl been going through some things, and I'm trying not to cry as we speak, because I'm probably sure you probably was wondering like what's going on about some things. And I was telling you guys that I was going to come to you guys and have this talk or whatever. As y'all can see, my eyes already welling up or whatever case may be. But yeah, y'all, so I know you probably have been wondering like what's been going on with me and Marcus, and probably wondering why you haven't been seeing him in the videos or whatever case it be. And that is because me and Marcus are not on the terms that we used to be in. I don't know how to put this video up without giving too much details, but to enlighten y'all on some things or whatever. So, what I'll say is Marcus has been battling a situation. I'm not going to say what situation it is. It could be depression, it could be drugs, it could be stress, it could be family related, it could be anything. So I'm not going to put it out there exactly what it is that he's dealing with. But the situation he's dealing with is and has been causing friction between me and him. Now, people around me, anybody can tell you that I have a big heart for things and people. And that's one of my things that I don't necessarily hate about myself, but I hate about myself that I have a big heart for people, and that I have a big heart for people who use me. I have a big heart for people who treat me wrong. I have a big heart for people who don't care too about me. I just have a big heart, and a lot of people take advantage of that, all down to family and friends. And so, me and him, okay, so I want to say this started in I want to say April. That's how far as it has been going. So I want to say maybe March, April. A situation happened, and I'm not gonna lie, it was on my behalf or whatever case it be. Something happened or whatever case it be. It wasn't no infidelity or anything. I wasn't giving my body away type stuff like that. It wasn't none of that. But a situation happened that it was on my behalf, and he didn't know how to take to it, shall I say. And so, being that he didn't know how to take to it, even after I apologized several times about it and over it or whatever, he just didn't know how to take it. One minute he'll tell me he forgive me and we're gonna work it out type stuff, and then next minute is I'm leaving, I'm done, I can't do this, I can't do that, blase blase, yada yada yada. Okay, so even after that or whatever, even with that, we got into a very, 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 very bad and nasty fight. Like, very bad and nasty. And so, he left or whatever. And, he left. And it caused him to not be home for a week or two, or whatever case it be. I didn't know how to take it. because today makes 3 years that we've been together. It's our anniversary, and I'm making this video. And so I'm so used to him being there, being next to me, all that good stuff. And so I was texting him, I was calling him, letting him know, like, hey, I want you back home. I don't like that we was fighting. I just don't like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it led him to start talking to other females, or whatever the case it be. So that was that. And so we talked, and I asked him to come back home, and like slowly but surely he started coming back home. But I'm not gonna lie, like in the process of all that, I was like trying to be strong and be like, oh, he left, I don't need him, da 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 da, I'm done, I'm tired, da 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 da. But I couldn't help. That's what I was telling myself. I guess I was trying to convince myself otherwise, when deep down I was feeling a different type of way, wanting him to be home, missing him laying next to me, missing his protection, and all that stuff like that. So that I did ask him to come back home. So slowly but surely he started coming back home. He'll bring little bits of stuff here and there at a time or whatever. But you can still tell that things wasn't the same after that, because we done fought and fuss and all that stuff like that. But this time it was bad to the point the police had to be called or whatever. I know most people who knew or know about the situation. I know people was like, girl, yeah, leave him, and this, that, and the third, he ain't gonna never change, he's this and he's that, or whatever kids may be. But at the end of the day, nobody has to put up with him. I mean, I for sure don't have to put up with him, but I choose to, or whatever case it be. This is my relationship. Only I can deal with it. Only I have to deal with it. I'm not expecting nobody to deal with it. Just me. And so, yeah. So I'm sure plenty of people are gonna be like, "Oh, you crazy? You this and you that." Da da da. Fine, so be it. Because at the end of the day, y'all don't have to deal with it. So, as time went on, he came back or whatever. And y'all, right now I'm being so transparent with you guys or whatever, because I didn't know if I wanted to talk about this or not. And so, you guys, I'm sorry about that pause. I was headed home, as you knew. Now I'm home. But like I was saying, being very transparent. He finally made it home, or whatever case it be. So he made it home, or whatever case it be, slowly but surely. And we started like trying to rebuild our relationship, try to figure out ways to make it work. Just trying to figure things out or whatever. And I'm trying to not cry, you guys, but it's just one of them type of situations. And so for a while, we was doing good. He found him another job or whatever, and everything was going good or whatever case it be. So then it started with one Friday. That's when he used to get paid, on Thursday, Fridays. And after work or whatever case it be, or stuff like that, he started doing like these disappearing acts to the point where he wasn't answering his phone. He wasn't texting. I wasn't hearing from him. Be up all night worrying and scared because I didn't know what was going on. So as a female, you start thinking he's cheating on you. He's doing this. He's doing that. Or whatever the case may be. So he was doing a disappearing act. Wouldn't hear from him the whole time he gone. And then the next day he'll come home like nothing happened. And so, he'll come home like nothing happened or whatever. And I'll ask him, like, what's going on? What happened? Where you been? And he'll be like, well, I was this place down the third. And I'm like, so you couldn't pick up the phone and call me and let me know you okay? Text me, hey, boo, hey, dog, the female virgin. I'm okay, I'm all right, nothing. And it is like, he would just, like, go on about his day or whatever case be, like, nothing happened. So it was to the point where we wasn't having a relationship because I didn't know what he was doing. I don't know where he been. None of that. And so I'd be like, it's me and the kids here. I'd be like, anything could happen and you wouldn't know because you're not here. You know what I'm saying? You're not protecting us. You're not providing for us. You're not doing nothing for us now. Or whatever case it be, because you doing that making me feel like you don't care about us. So he'll come home, go back to work. Everything was good. Here comes the weekend. He's gone. He's gone. No answer, no phone calls, no nothing. Text him all day, all night, no nothing. He's gone. And so during every weekend, this will happen. Then he'll stop for a few weeks. He'll go back, continue doing it for a few weeks, or whatever case it be, disappearing. And I'm like, what's going on with you? And he'll be like, you don't need to be with me. I'm so depressed. I'm so stressed out. I'm this, I'm that, or whatever case it be. You don't need me. You could do better, whatever case it be. I know I can do better. I know I can. But I'm trying to help you help yourself to help us. You know what I'm saying? And so that been going on for a good long while. So the last time he did it, usually when he come back home, it'll be like maybe 12, 1 o'clock the next day. But this time, you left, you've been gone all that day, all the next day. You didn't come back until about 9, 10 o'clock the next night. But within that, I was worried. I was scared. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? Why you calling? You weren't texting. None of this stuff like that. You coming home later than what you usually do. Like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? And so he finally told me what was going on. It was to the point the last time that he did this, I called the police on him to put out a missing person report. I tried to track down his phone through his provider and all that stuff like that to see where he's at, where his phone located, all types of stuff, y'all. Like, I tried to no avail. To no avail. But I can say here lately he has been on the up and up. But now I feel like he's fallen back into that zone again. And It's to the point as a girlfriend, as a friend, I don't know what to do. Like, this story that I'm telling you guys, nobody knew about it. Now y'all do. I've been holding this in for so long, or whatever case it be, and it's to the point where, like, I'm not crying out for help. I'm just crying because I want to help him. Like I said, people who know about this, or whatever case it be, some people know what I'm talking about. Some people don't. But it's like slowly I feel like it's going back to the old ways, the old situation, or whatever case it be. And it's like, I don't know what to do now, because I don't want to leave him in the situation that he's in and it get worse, and then I get a phone call and hear something about he's dead or whatever, because it's been to the point where he talking about he want to take himself out and this, that, and the third, and I'm like, why do you feel that way? But he was feeling that way, want to take himself out and all that stuff like that. And I'm telling him, like, that's not the way to go. And so after he came back the last time, he been in his Bible, he's been praying, and he's been doing all that stuff like that. But now I feel and see that he's slowly slipping back into that bad habit or whatever. And I don't like it. And I know people seeing this gonna have all types of things to say. Oh, you dumb, you stupid, you shit, and you da 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 da. I don't need it. I know what I could have, should have, and would have done. I don't need it. I'm just here telling my story. That's it. That's all. Especially the story relating to other people. Somebody else could be going through this. Somebody could probably use what I'm saying to help them out in their situation, whatever the case would be. Like, so this ain't no judgment, though. This is a judge-free dangle zone. If you don't have nothing negative to say, you can exit off this page right now. And that's me being straight up, very transparent. I don't need it. Bad enough, I'm dealing with a lot myself. And I know I'm a very strong, independent woman. I know I don't need him or whatever the case may be, but I want him. I don't need him. I want him. I love him. I care about him. I have a big heart. And my heart is telling me, don't give up on him, because he's probably crying out for help and don't nobody want to help him. Because to be truth be told, his family ain't tater. And I'm going to put the little emoji right there because his family ain't poop. And you know what I mean. So he does not have nobody like that on his side, on his back, or whatever the case may be. I'm there for him. I've been there for him. When he needed help and this and that, there, he couldn't get it from his family. We made a way. We made that way. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I haven't let him go completely. I done heard all the naysayers and all that stuff like that talking trash about me. Trust and believe, I hear y'all. I hear y'all. Oh, it's this and that, the third, da 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 da, this and that, the third. But my thing is right here. What if the shoe was on your foot and you crying up for help and you needed somebody to help you, or whatever the case may be? You wouldn't want that person or the people to let you go. You wouldn't want them to let you fall by the wayside. Then, yeah, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you may have to let this person fall by the wayside to learn a lesson, or whatever the case may be. But how many times or how long are you going to let this person fall, or whatever the case may be, to teach them a lesson? I'm sure he has been dealing with enough and don't need my added 2 cents. Not trying to be funny. I've been and went through a lot, or whatever the case may be. I don't need nobody added 2 cents. Because at the end of the day, you want to add the 2 cents, but where were you, or where were y'all when we was in this situation, or when I was in this situation, or when he was in this situation? It was nobody there around, or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, as a devoted girlfriend or whatever case it be, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Because I don't want to just let his hand go. I want to help him and help him or whatever case it be. But how can I help somebody who ain't trying to be helped or don't know how to ask for help or whatever the case may be? How do you help one like that? Like, all I can do is pray or whatever case it be. But sometimes I feel like even my prayer, by me praying and seeking or whatever case it be, I feel like my prayers are being unanswered. I feel like my prayers ain't being heard. I feel like I'm unworthy to pray sometimes. So that's why I don't pray. That's why I don't pray. And I'm feeling it so much. Like, I'm feeling it so much. And people be like, you need to pray about it, you need to pray about it. Sometimes I don't even know how to. It's like praying is something new to me. It's like something new to me. Give it to God, let it go. I don't know how to let a lot of stuff go. I don't know how to give it and leave it, especially when I'm living in it every day. And then people be like, well, you got to trust the process. You got to trust the process. I don't know how to do that. And that's me sitting here being transparent as can be. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I don't. And I'm not trying to be funny. I really and truly don't know how to do it. I don't. Even with me saying right now, asking God right now, just cover him. Just cover him, Lord. Be with him. Protect him. Bring him home. Make sure he's okay. Guide him. Strengthen him, Lord God, when he's weak. I don't even know if that prayer is being answered. I don't even know if that prayer is falling through. Or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I don't know if the words that's coming out my mouth is genuine enough for God's ears to fulfill what I'm asking. I don't know. I don't know, and it kills me every single time because I pray. Sometimes I feel like I have been dealt a bad hand since birth. I feel like I have been dealt a bad hand. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not jealous. I don't envy. But I wonder sometimes. I'm like, why I can't live like this person? You know what I'm saying? Not trying to say I want to be like this person or whatever, because I'm just like, I just want to enjoy life sometimes without the extra. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking. Just to enjoy life sometimes without the extra. I feel like since birth, I've been dealt a bad hand. I'm sitting here being transparent as I can be. I know y'all see these videos that I make and these content that I make, and I know y'all see me laughing and smiling and having y'all come into my home on my screen, and I'm on y'all's screen and this and the third. But sometimes I'm not happy. Sometimes I'm silently dying inside, and it's like I have to be the one to put on a brave face to make sure my kid's good, to make sure he's good, to make sure other people is good, or whatever. When in all reality, I just feel like I want to have a mental breakdown. Like I said, this video, I'm being very transparent. Very, very transparent. And I hate when I get upset and also because my hands and stuff start itching. Like, now I gotta pick myself up right now. I gotta go pick up my kids from school, then go to the grocery store, trying to put some food in this house. I need to clean up my house. My house looking wreck, even though these kids got a chore chop. My house looking wreck. Of course, my house is not going to be the way I want it to be, or whatever case be, unless I do it myself. But I don't know. I don't know. Right now, I just want him to come home. Right now, I just want to love on him, to let him know I'm there for you. I'm not judging you. To be honest, when he does stuff like this, I don't know when I'm going to see him the next time I'm going to see him. I don't know if he's going to come home tonight. I don't know if he's going to come crawling in here tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. All I can do is ask God to cover him wherever he's at. And low key, I kind of sort of think I know where he's at. But I just want him to be okay. And it's so crazy because I'm so emotional right now dealing with this. And like I said, today is our 3rd-year anniversary. Today makes 3 years that we've been together. And like when he does stuff like that, it makes me so freaking angry inside. But then when I see him, I'm like, all that's out the window. Okay, he's okay. Because I go from worried to angry to worried again. I know it's some things he got to deal with that I can't fix. But I don't know if I'm going to do a part 2 to the story or not. I don't know. All I'm going to just ask you guys to pray for me. Pray for us. Just pray.